One of the greatest stories I've ever heard.
Oh man.
Through my friend Kaylee Sue right out there, and we were here playing shows a few summers ago, and we were in Greeley, I think. We got home, we're back to Kaylee Sue's house in Lyons, and she said, "How was your day? Did you see Rattlesnake Kate's dress?" And I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to know everything that you're talking about." So she told me the story of this woman that I wish we could claim as an Okie, but we can't if she's yours. A lady who, this is the kind of stuff as a songwriter too that you can't make up. Her name was Catherine Slaughterback. And one day she was out on her horse with her 3-year-old son and her shotgun, and she came across a rattlesnake. And so she pulled out her gun and she shot this snake, and the sound of that brought out another one, and then the sound of that, and as you can imagine, it just kept happening. And then I've read two different stories. One, I choose to believe them both. One was that she had a knife on her, because why the hell wouldn't you? If you have a gun on you, you're that kind of lady, and you have a knife on you too. And the other one was that she pulled down a no hunting sign, which is ironic and hilarious. I think she had like one in each hand, because eventually she ran out of bullets and had to get off the horse and hand-to-snake combat. I've been recently trying to figure out, so she was fighting snakes for 2 hours by herself, and she made it out alive. My newest question in all this is, how the hell do you get a 3-year-old kid to stay on the back of a horse for 2 hours? But I guess if your mom is that kind of lady, you're probably going to do what she says. Yeah. So she saved them both and the horse, and went back later with a neighbor, and they picked up over 100 snakes that she killed by herself. And if that weren't badass enough for you, she took them home, made this really cute, stylish, very stylish flapper dress out of them, and a necklace to match. And the dress still exists, and it's in a museum in Greeley. You can pull out your phone and Google her. I highly recommend it. I won't judge you for being on your phone right now if you need to check it out. Visual aid. It's quite magnificent. Just Google Rattlesnake Kate's dress, and it will pop right up, and then you can go to iTunes and download the song. So I'm going to play this sort of trio style. The full band version is a whole lot of fun, but we couldn't afford them tonight. Well, I was born where the sugar beets grow, up in a mountain down a dirt road. Oh, I married 6 times and none of them took. I never praised the Lord, I never read the good book. Oh, I lived in the coop while I built the farm. Yeah, I got knocked up, I had to raise a boy. On my own, I'll do all the heavy lifting on my own. On my own, I'll do all the heavy lifting on my own. Up on my pony out to the pond. Got a 22 Remington and my son. Surrounded by snakes who the rattling kind. Anyone else would have lost their mind. Ran out of bullets, so I grabbed my knife. I had to sling my blade to save my life. Burns on my face and blisters on my feet. I'm fighting off snakes in the summer heat. Got back home and I hung them on a line. And left them there in the sun to dry. Well, before you know it, I'll be out on the town. Yeah, the best dressed woman in a snakeskin gown. I killed 140 without a scratch. And don't you know I made shoes to match. raised goats to cover up the smell of the air coming out of that moonshine still. I got looking for ducks hunters left behind, food on the table, peace of mind. I sell the venom to science and rattles for $1, just to make it ends meet as a single mother. Now I've done what I did so I could survive, raise my kid and live my life. Now I'm famous, they don't know my name, saying either Katie had to kill them slaves. On my own, I do all the heavy lifting on my own. On my own, I do all the heavy lifting on my own. Thank you very much.